We are people too. The message from residents of Upper Belle Eau Road, Belmont to their MP Fitzgerald Hinds as they plead for roadways and proper drainage to be installed in their community. Reporter Janine Brown and cameraman Miguel Alexander spoke to the residents as they visited the area today.
Dion Lambert of Upper Belle Eau Road cannot yet vote in an election. Nonetheless, he is determined to do his part to help his community. As residents in his area grow in frustration over deplorable road conditions, poor drainage and non-functioning streetlights, the 14-year-old took it upon himself to contact C News. As we visit, Dion tells me it was his last resort as efforts to get in touch with the Laventille West MP Fitzgerald Hinds have so far proven futile.
Yeah, we are trying to get him to see if he could come up here to see how the track and how the place is.
The poor road conditions are particularly challenging for this resident, Janville Gomez, as he has an amputated leg and requires assistance in getting from point A to point B.
Not even steps they're saying they're giving me, right? Let me see they give me steps, so I could, and they put a railing on these steps, I could handle my stories and go, but nothing at all, nothing.
Mr. Gomez says he has been a supporter of the PNM for as long as he could remember, voting in every election since he was 18. Now at 59, he's wondering if voting results in anything more than a stained index finger.
Passing and seeing what's going on, and that is it. Just small talk and no action. So right now, people up here, we come like fools. They're taking me only on promises, right? We fed up at our promise.
When it gets dark, there's also no way to maneuver through the narrow walkway. The residents say they've been without street lights for over a decade. Joanne Dutton says she has fallen victim literally several times.
Tired fall right here. Tired fall. Especially when it's rainy season, you have to have 2 shoes. I come down with a boot.
The residents say if something is not done, and more importantly done soon, they plan to resort to protest action. Janine Brown, C News.
C News contacted MP Fitzgerald Hinds for a response to the frustration expressed by residents of Upper Belle Eau Road over poor infrastructure and several other issues. Mr. Hinds, in a telephone interview, told C News the claims which suggest he has neglected his constituents' concerns were simply not true. He said since his election as MP for Laventille West, he has been on the ground working with residents when called upon to do so.
I have not been to Belle Eau Road since my election. That is an absolute untruth. I have been to Belle Eau Road at all levels of Belle Eau Road on several occasions to do my work as Member of Parliament. It simply is not true. So whoever may have told you that, maybe they are not aware that I have been to Belle Eau Road. But trust me, I have.
Describing the situation as almost unfortunate, Mr. Hinds said fixing the problems of Upper Belle Eau Road was one that could not be solved overnight, as there were several factors which contributed to the condition of the roads, including the fact that the community was set on a hill. The Laventille West MP added, however, that there was no way to act on a specific problem if he was not made aware of it. He urged the residents to contact the relevant authorities when seeking help.
You can't fix it, but we have to know. Tech has to know, and then it gets fixed. Publicity is one thing, but fixing is quite another.